Welcome to the Let's Talk podcast.
All right, New York, buckle up. It's October 29th, 2025. Early voting's already at 220,000 ballots, and we're 1 week from electing either a disgraced governor or a TikTok socialist to run the city that never sleeps. Now the city that can't afford to wake up. Eric Adams? Gone. Dropped out faster than a Times Square pickpocket spotting an undercover cop. He endorsed Andrew Cuomo because nothing says fresh start like handing the keys to the guy who resigned in 2021 after allegedly treating female staff like stress balls. Cuomo's running independent, polling at 34%, trailing Zoran Mamdani's 44 and Curtis Sliwa's hanging at 11-17, yelling about squirrels and migrant hotels. Spoiler alert, he's the only one not promising to rob you blind. Let's meet the finalists. Candidate A, Andrew Silverfox Cuomo. This man's scandals have scandals. Sexual harassment? Denied. Nursing home death counts? Emmy-worthy leadership. He lost the Democratic primary to Mamdani by 13 points, so now he's courting Staten Island conservatives and Trump donors like a divorced dad at a PTA bake sale. His plan/regulations cozy up to billionaires and turn City Hall into a luxury condo lobby. Elect him and your rent stays sky high, but at least the developers get tax breaks and a fruit basket. He's not corrupt, he's relationship-driven. Translation: every favor has a price tag, and the invoice is coming to you. Candidate B, Zoran. Robin Hood 2.0. Mamdani, 34. Queens Assemblyman, first Muslim mayoral nominee, packed 13,000 screaming fans into Forest Hills Stadium like it's Coachella for communists. His pitch: freeze rents, free buses, universal childcare, paid for by a drum roll, higher taxes on wealthy, predominantly white neighborhoods. That's right. If your block has more Pilates studios than bodegas, congratulations. Your property bill just got a PhD in equity. He calls it progressive. I call it a racial litmus test with a calculator. Williamsburg hipsters, your avocado toast now funds Bronx community gardens. Upper East Side, your doorman's getting a raise, paid by you. Side note, Curtis Sliwa is still here. Red beret and all, polling like a write-in for none of the above. He wants to deport troublemakers and adopt every feral cat in the 5 boroughs. Honestly, most sane platform on the ballot. So here's the choice. New York. Cuomo. City Hall becomes a private club. You're not a member. Mamdani. City Hall becomes a co-op. You're a member, but your dues just tripled because your zip code's too pale. Sliwa. City Hall becomes a petting zoo. At least the rats get health care. Neither fixes the subways. Neither caps your rent. One sells the city to the highest bidder. The other taxes the city by skin tone and sourdough density. This isn't an election. It's a hostage video with 2 ransom notes. Write in a pigeon. Burn the ballot. Move to Jersey. At least the bagels are cheaper. But whatever you do, vote November 4th. Because if you don't, one of these clowns will decide whether your block pays for the revolution or the renovation of Cuomo's ego. Clock's ticking. Rant over. As always, if you like these videos, click that bell to subscribe, and I welcome any and old comments.